All right, we are live for another deal of the week. Let me turn this off here. Yeah, with me, my name is George Wang. I'm here with Ribhu RAMPERSAD, and we are here to share with you guys another amazing deal of the week where we highlight the best deals available on market, off market, whatever, in the Belleville, Quinte area. Again, my name is George Wang. I'm a real estate investor and a real estate agent here in the Belleville area with a team of agents. We specialize in working with investors in income properties. And with me is Ribhu. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hey guys, mortgage agent, also an investor, kind of focused all over the place right now on the mortgage side, but having fun with it. I'm excited to see what George has to come up with because I have no idea what he's about to show me.
Yeah. We missed the last couple of deals a week just because we were a little bit swamped with the spring market, but we are here now, and there's some really interesting deals I want to show Ribhu today.
Nice.
And you guys, of course. So let's pull this up here. I should be able to switch the mode. Here we go. All right. You guys can see the property? Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, this is 107-109 King Street. As you see with the addresses, it is a duplex. Turnkey duplex is what they call it. Don't miss this incredible opportunity to own a fully rented turnkey duplex just a short walk from downtown, well-maintained, income-generating, spacious two spacious two-bed units, so both are two-bed units. Rental income, the 107 side makes $1,845 a month, plus. 109, $1,600 a month, plus. So that usually means plus utilities. Although I don't want to make any assumptions, but that's usually what it means. Newer kitchens, updated windows and doors, and heated by gas furnace. Rental hot water tanks, off-street parking, and there's outdoor storage. Wow, it's got everything. So let's take a look at the pictures. 1.5 story design, vinyl siding. There's your one entrance, and there's the other entrance. See, two separate hydrometers. You can see that right here.
$395, man. I still haven't gotten over that.
$375, isn't it?
A little bit in shock, you know.
$385.
$385. Jesus.
Yeah, $10,000 less than you thought.
Oh.
Okay, so that's through this door here. There's your living room. Looks pretty nice. You got the old school thin hardwood planks, but it's in pretty good condition. Looks like it was recently painted, actually. There's your kitchen. It's not bad. You got dishwasher and everything, too. Stainless steel appliances.
Yeah.
You got an island with a sink. Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, there's your...
Tenanted, right?
It's already tenanted. It's making $1,800 something in one and $1,600 in the other. So already over $3,000 a month. Nice. Looks like you have laundry here. It looks like this might be one of those 2-in-1s, perhaps. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
But if you really wanted to, you could probably put another one on top. Like there's room for it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, built-in dishwasher with the sink. Second level bedroom. That's a big bedroom, man. That's probably a queen size bed. Oh my God, it's a big bedroom.
Yeah.
A little bit of a smaller bedroom here. So it's a bedroom plus like an office. Oh no. So there's really 3 bedrooms. Right?
Yeah.
You have this. You have this.
Yeah.
And then you have this. They're probably just calling it a den. They're not really calling it off, but bedroom. I'd be calling it a bedroom on a listing. Here's your bathroom. The layout's a little awkward, but it works, I guess. This is a little unusual, but whatever makes the layout work, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And here's the other unit that I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
It's very similar to the other one. It looks like they all got renovated at the same time.
It does.
Yeah, you get a kitchen here. Does this one have a dishwasher? I don't see one.
No.
No.
That's okay.
No. There's your bedroom. That's a
I mean,
huge
the big
bedroom
thing
as
too
well.
is it's already tenanted, right? So
Yeah, so like
it
it's not.
doesn't really.
We're talking about this as if it's going to affect rents, but these people are already willing to pay this kind of money for it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's your bedroom 1, bedroom 2. That's it. These are your pictures. I kind of wish there was a backyard picture or something like that, but you take what you can get. Anyway, let's take a look. I have a funny feeling this is going to be cash flow positive. I don't know about you.
Yeah, something tells me.
All right, 385.
Yeah, it's that.
All right, so we already know how much money it's making. It is 1845
Mm-hmm.
plus 1600. I think is it
1600. Yeah.
1600. Boom, 3400 a month, and we're using a vacancy of 3.5. Property taxes was 2399.
Mm-hmm.
Insurance, I don't know, $150 a month ish.
Yeah, I'd say 150 makes sense.
There's your reserve and maintenance repairs and maintenance reserve of 5%. Property management 6%. Utilities, it should be 0. Based on what I'm reading here, where it says plus plus. It sounds like the tenants are paying their own utilities. And there is a rental hot water tank. The listing doesn't say how much. I'm just gonna guess it around. It's like typically $30 a month in my experience.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 40 at most. I'll just use 40
Sure.
just to.
Yeah, I'd use 40.
Okay. So your net operating income is around $2,500 a month.
Okay.
At a 385, so you're paying full asking price. Your down payment will only be $77,000.
Mm-hmm.
Your mortgage will be roughly $308,000. What interest rate are we working with today for a rental property?
So surprisingly, rates have gone back up.
Okay.
Big sides.
What are we
We're
looking
looking at like 4.4.
4.4. Oh, that's not bad. Anything under 4.5 is still mind blowing to me. So we can tell like your net operating income is 2,500. Your monthly payment is 1,500. I think we're doing okay here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So total cash required between land transfer tax, legal fees, all that stuff, you're just about 83,000 in. And with that, you have a cash flow of $1,000.
Great.
That's it.
I love that 34.5% total ROI too, especially because you're only using a 3% appreciation.
Yeah.
Like you can't really beat that.
Cash flow is actually most of the returns.
Yeah, which is crazy.
What is cash on cash? Cash on cash is you're making 12,000 a month out of 83,000.
12%.
14%.
14%. Yeah, wow.
14% cash on cash. That's insane.
Yeah, that's good. You don't make that anywhere. I mean, private mortgages, you can make that. That's about it.
Yeah.
Except we don't own the asset.
No. So you get the benefit of potential appreciation on this while making 14% cash on cash. So this is a no-brainer. In my opinion.
Yeah. 100%.
Unless the tenants are like in default or whatever, this is
you should know upfront.
Yeah, well, you should be doing your due diligence if you're working with someone who knows what they're doing.
Like George.
Who might that be?
Wonder who that is, George. George Wang, cash flow George.
All right, let's delete these. So that was a slam dunk.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, let's look at this one. This one's a little bit more interesting. This is 26 Metcalf Street. You might have seen this before.
Oh, yeah, this one's come back around, eh?
Yeah, it was listed for 5 something a while ago. And now it is being sold under power sale.
Ooh,
Yeah, the lender is involved now. And it is no longer tenanted. It seems like the lender somehow evicted all the tenants or they left on their own volition. I mean, to be fair, if you're a tenant and you see like a writ of possession taped to your door from the bank, I would move away too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So let's take a look. It is a legal duplex. It's got 2 separate units, front and back, and it is beautifully renovated. Like they chose some quite higher end finishes that I think are more typical of Toronto-esque renovations. And in my opinion, they probably chose more of the Toronto style as well, which I'm not a fan of. It's a little bit too cold, a little bit too sterile, which appeals more to the Toronto people, but people over here
It doesn't
prefer more.
appeal to anybody, man. That's just what exists.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
what's cheap for the builder.
Yeah. But it's like this here over here, we want a little more rustic, a little more wood, a little bit more warmth, which I personally think is lacking in this the renovations here. We'll see in a second. But $400,000 theoretically turnkey duplex. I've been inside this property myself as well. And the first thing you'll notice when you walk through, and it won't be apparent through the pictures, but the floors are incredibly uneven throughout the house. So that's going to turn off a lot of people, which then brings up questions. Are there structural concerns?
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone has to look into it, but that is a question someone's going to be asking. It could just be the house is settling weird. And maybe there's no more movement going forward, but I think it might affect rental potential as well. I don't think it matters that much to tenants, to be honest. That they don't really have an interest in the structural stability of the long-term picture.
No, I mean once it's good and livable for them, no, I don't think they.
But they don't want their fridge to be sideways. That's what matters. Anyway, let's take a look. They can tell they painted the siding. Whoever owned it before, well, I guess they're still the owners. They painted it, but they didn't really fix any of the dents and you see what I
mean. Yeah.
But it looks good from a distance. And what's key here is you see this two hydrometers. Oh, they even painted the hydrometers. Oh my god. And and 2 gas meters. And I would assume there's 2 water meters, but I can't see from here. I would assume so. Yeah. I think that might be one here. If you look at that little button there and that one there, I think those are the 2 water meters, but I'm not 100% sure here. Anyway, you go through one unit and you inside, wow, you're like, wow, look at these, look at the finishes here. It looks really nice. Yeah. Problem is because of the uneven floors and now the tenants have lived in it.
It's all buckling, yeah?
Yeah, that's what happens when you put flooring click flooring on uneven floors, right?
Carpet.
Yeah. So that's quartz countertop with undermount sink and nice faucet, like stainless steel appliances.
Jeez.
I don't know what's going on there. Well, that looks like 2 water meters to me. Right?
Yeah, it looks like 2 water meters.
Okay, good. Boom. Problem solved.
What a weird renovation.
Yeah, like they chose they put a lot of money on the materials, but they didn't fix some of the more fundamental problems with the house.
Yeah.
Also, the heat source is gas, but it's a wall furnace. So the rest of the home is with supplementary baseboard heaters.
Gotcha.
Yeah, look at the bathroom. It's like this is not what you see here in the Quinte region. This is very cold, right? We want more warmth.
Yeah.
It looks nice though. I will say it
looks nice. Yeah, you don't necessarily want to be in there. Yeah.
No. You can see this kind of funky trim work around the switches here. You love it when you see this, right?
Mm-hmm. Can you go back up? Wow. Somebody put a big shot to work.
It's like a game of Tetris right here.
Yeah.
All right, let's not make fun of this house too much. That'd be nice. The flooring upstairs has not come apart, which is nice.
Yeah.
And they got pot lights and things like that. And I remember this. They have the laundry machines at the end of the hallway here, right as when you come up the stairs. And unfortunately, it makes it really hard to cross this hallway if you have any significant width to your body. There's not quite enough room to walk past it. It's a little awkward. Just so you know. But to be fair, there is at least separate laundry for each unit.
Nice.
Here's the other unit. As you walk in, exact same finishes, exact same cabinets, stainless steel appliances, quartz countertops.
Is that tape holding on the floor?
Yeah, so it looks like the flooring has come apart significantly enough that they had to put tape over them so they don't pinch their feet, I guess. So obviously you have to redo the flooring. Probably you would be looking at either re-leveling the floor and then laying flooring, or just giving up and putting carpet.
Oh,
or glue down vinyl. That works too.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of solutions here. I mean, like flooring's not cheap. The flooring's not expensive, so
carpet's pretty cheap too. It's just, well, I guess carpet might suck in the kitchen, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The like, it's not the flooring that's the problem. It's more like, why is the floor sinking? That's a bigger question, right?
Sure.
That requires an investigation.
Yeah, for sure.
Exact same materials used in the bathroom here. Nice, very fancy glass doors here. That wouldn't have been cheap.
Yeah.
Big, large format tile, like beautiful materials. The tenants that lived here have kind of put quite a bit of wear and tear to this property, though, as you can see in the walls.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be more apparent throughout the home. You can see the scratches here. So just nothing major. You just got to paint it.
Mm-hmm.
This hallway has seen better days, though. and these walls, but again, it's just, you just paint it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And here you can see the separate electrical panel. We didn't see the other one, but now you know most likely has two separate panels. Just kids' drawings. What's the big deal? Like, I'm sure a magic eraser will take care of it, or if not, just paint the whole thing, right? Just paint right over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's the property.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a really interesting corner of a property. Like this is the property here, I think. The brown roof, yeah, this one. So it's right on the corner lot.
Okay.
A really weird lot, and it's got two driveways. One here, I think. So
okay.
Let's run this one real quick. 409. Now we have to estimate the revenue potential here, but it is a 2-bed and a 3-bed with those finishes. And let's assume we fix the flooring, okay?
Yeah.
What kind of rents are we looking at here? It's pretty nice in there, but it's not.
I don't know, man. I don't think you're gonna get more than 16 plus 1800.
Okay, let's just do
that. Because of the area and because of the property itself, right? Because of the flooring, and like if you're not, even if you replace the flooring, you're probably not gonna fix the
underlying issue that where if they put a ball down, it's gonna roll across the room.
Yeah.
That problem. Yeah,
it's that problem.
And then that's assuming that you've determined that the underlying problem is cosmetic at this point, and whatever is cosmetic is been fixed, right? I'm not saying that's what the case is here, but that's just I'm hoping that if you bought this, you've already identified that part.
Yeah. Insurance
again, 150 probably.
Yeah.
Same, and you would be making them pay utilities because it is separate. And rentals, we have no idea. I'm just going to assume is 0. Okay. Mm-hmm. So for something like with this cost, assuming you pay full asking price for it, you'd be looking at $82,000 down payment, which means your monthly payments around $1,600. I think this is going to cash flow as well.
Yeah,
quite a bit as well.
For sure. I mean, at 409, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, you're all in at $88K. Your monthly payment $1,600. Your net operating income is $2,600.
Mm-hmm.
So you're cash flowing $1,000 again.
Yeah.
Now, okay, but to be fair, we're going to be spending probably $10K fixing the floors.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So your cash requires a little bit higher, closer to $100,000. Your ROI is not as high. The other one I think was a 34% ROI.
Mm-hmm.
This one you're at 29% ROI, but you might be able to chip that down a little bit, I would assume.
Yeah.
But these are two properties right on MLS. We're running these numbers at asking price, and they're both cash flowing $1,000 a month. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
And people are like, no, I don't know. I'm gonna wait till the tariffs issues, and I'm gonna wait till a different president elected. I don't know. Like, pretty sure that's all done with. But with these kind of numbers out there, it's like you're getting 12%, 14% cash on cash, and getting appreciation. It's weird. People are just like how when things were in 2021, 2022, people ignored on all the numbers and based things purely on emotion. I feel like it's the same thing happening now. They're ignoring the numbers and they're based on emotion, but now these emotions are negative.
Yeah, it's true, man. I mean, I think we're in a great, interesting time. I mean, and the downside of all of it is that it's going to affect all the refi comps, but that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like I actually texted Ribhu last week. I was like, "Hey man, I'm listing a legal a bungalow that was just converted to a legal duplex. We're gonna list it at 580 something. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry for anyone who is about to refinance soon
Yeah.
because that's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So,
It is
but
what
if
it is.
you're buying, this is like for example, like a nice duplex conversion still used to appraise in the mid sixes. So you're buying that at a what? A 70K discount.
Yeah.
So buyers, you just have these kind of deals all over the place, and it's kind of weird that people just aren't jumping on these when the numbers look so good.
You know what I think it is though, man? Like I think it just feels a little bit more boring because you're not doing these big conversions and all these things, and it doesn't show well on Instagram. But at the end of the day, this is how actual wealth is made, in my opinion.
Well,
So,
we all joke how we wish we could go back to 2016 and just
yeah,
that every single property here, the numbers look like that in 2016,
100%,
right?
100%.
We
Yeah,
just didn't buy any of them.
yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
No,
So we're
this
back
is
there
very good.
again, and you know what? People aren't buying them again. It's like when things are negative $800 cash flow, that's when people buy. It's weird. It's
Yeah,
dumb.
yeah, yeah. Don't follow the rates, follow the actual IRR.
Yeah. Follow, trust the numbers, man. That's all that matters. If there's a particular fear you have in mind, quantify it, put it as an expense line, or reduce your income line by whatever you think it is. Does it still make you money? If so, then go for it.
100%.
All right, man.
Cool, man.
That's it for this week. Again, my name is George. If you want to reach out to me or follow me on social media, my tag is right there at Cashflow George, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I think I even have the same handle there. And Ribhu, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, Instagram's the best at Ribhu RAMPERSAD is on the screen, or Ribhu at ribhurampersad.ca. But Instagram is an easy way to reach out for sure.
Okay, awesome.
Mhm.
That's it for this week. Hopefully, we will catch you hopefully next week. And
We'll see.
yeah, and if you like any of these deals, definitely reach out.
Yeah.
All right.